Did you work as a kid? Did you have
Yeah,
a
when I
part-time
was
job?
12, I started babysitting. And then I think I was 15, I went to work at Bamberger's, learned how to wrap packages without using any tape. 4 layers of everything. First the box and the tissue paper, and then the gift wrap, and then the brown wrapping paper, and then the corrugated paper for mailing. It was the mail division. We were downstairs in the basement. I worked at Ohrbach's. I worked at Klein's, which was the kind of place where you dump everything in a big table and everybody goes like this. And then when there's a break, you're told to go organize the table.
Where did you work? You told me once last that you hid.
Oh, that was Bamberger's. Yeah, I liked the nuts and candy department,
Yeah.
and people loved it if I worked there because I didn't measure really. Um, yeah, but I had to work I was on the flying squad, so it was wherever they needed somebody who didn't show up. And I went in the curtains department, and I didn't know what cafe curtains were, so I hid in the ladies' room for most of the day. I lost a job at Bamberger's.
And tell me, you did work in the Catskills, didn't you? At least
Oh
for
yeah,
summer?
oh yeah. I I don't remember why it was. Well, we went there numerous years.
Mhm.
It cost $100 a year, always a loan paid off by the end of the summer. And one day somebody came and said, Mrs. Orlowsky needs a waitress. So I got sent down to go be Mrs. Orlowsky's waitress. I don't remember how old I was, but I did gain. I went from under 100 pounds to 110 in one summer.
From eating all the food?
Yes, that was part of the salary. I don't remember much more in terms of salary. The postmaster's daughter washed the dishes. She and I both made sodas. And the door to the kitchen to the dining room, it was a big dining room, probably their original living room. I don't remember the layout. It was a single story house. No, it was there were no bungalows.
Yeah.
So it was a house. And I think there were 3 families with little kids. I suspect they all know each other, but I didn't know them really. And you couldn't take a tray through from the kitchen to the dining room, so you had to hold, a bowl of soup in each hand. I saw somebody here doing it last week, and I thought, look, the thumbs are almost in the soup,
Were yours?
Possibly, possibly. And everybody got a half a chicken when it was time for chicken, whether they were 4 years old or 40 years old. You got a half a chicken.
What happened to all the leftovers?
I don't remember that. The only leftovers I ever took home were the pierogan, which were the biggest hit that she made.
What would she fill them with?
Potato drizzled with butter. And you could smell them as I came up the road. And on the second time that happened, people were waiting for me with the leftovers.
Didn't you tell me once that you worked at a hotel?
Oh yeah, after that.
What was that?
Okay, before that.
Okay.
When I went to when I graduated high school was when I had the job where I was supposed to be a secretary. I got fired in like 3 weeks, only because I put an extra zero on one of the checks.
Did they catch it?
Oh yeah, I got fired. I mean, it took me a whole day to type one something or other. I didn't know how to use any of the machines. Well, I was good receptionist. I answered the phone nicely, and I spent all the money. I came home from work, and my father had cooked. Well, it was summertime, so we ate bananas and cream, strawberries and cream, that kind of stuff. But he was in charge of the meals. And when I was in freshman, everybody got a job. The people that I knew got jobs at Camp Hoover, Girl Scout camp, somewhere in New Jersey, and made the best friends for the summer. We had Buccaneers, so they were about 12, 13 years old, and they were all cute little kids. The main level where you came in and parked your car and so forth had a swimming pool and a dining room. And after you ate each meal, you had to climb a hill to get to your bunk for a nap, to rest. So first you ate and then you climbed the hill. And one time, the Buccaneers, we all cleaned the field so we could play baseball. And then we were told Girl Scouts don't play sports except for canoeing and swimming. I barely passed the first aid test. I had to rescue a woman who had half an arm and was stronger than any guy I ever knew.
When you say have to rescue, was it a real rescue or was it?
Well, she just went lump.
Okay.
No, that was to pass the test.
Okay.
So I got her to the wall.
Yes.
And then I looked at the steps to get out of the pool, and I think I gave up. Anyway, but they passed me.
Okay.
And I learned to canoe. And my friend Joan, her roommate was Jane. Jane and I became very tent mate. We had tents. You rolled them up every day, and you rolled them down at night. Make sure to enclose, And they had someone who had a German accent. I have no clue whether she was a survivor or anything. All I know is they marched all day, and Joan called her the Nazi.
Okay.
But I don't know what her background was. But Joan spent at least half the summer crying.
Why?
Because she was spoiled. And her father had passed away when she was younger. Her uncle was looking after the family. The mother didn't go to work, and they were being looked after. And she was deprived because she didn't have her father, and she never got over it. I mean, most of it is fair, but, you had a trough. You turned the spigots on, you got cold water, and you had to wash.
Were there mosquitoes?
I don't remember there being mosquitoes.